All right, so what I was saying is more layers, more height, more levels, I should say, to get them, options of basking and getting away from each other. And you can see I pulled out my little box turtle here of a loss. It's the very first box turtle I ever gotten. I actually kept. And she's making a slow appearance. I offered her some, what is it called in English? What are that cactus called? The nopales. Forgot what the English name of it is. I'll remember right now. But that's what's growing over there. It's nopales in Spanish. I forgot what it's called in English, but yeah, so she's out and about. I wet everything, just get the humidity up a little bit, and offer my iguanas a drink. A little bit of dirt in there, but don't hurt. So yeah, this side panel right here I got is held down by screws and washers. Like I said, the screws Phillips suck. Get the ones with the star on it, the star pattern. It's a lot easier. They just strip less, and it's really good. The iguanas are out there basking in the dirt, which is cool. Even though they got a nice pecan branch extended there for them. But yeah, I want to offer more layers. I'll probably put some shelf for sure over here on this side. That way they can get the sunlight direct, and then they'll be offer some shade areas. Expand this real quick. Yeah, these trees are really bad apparently, and they just grow everywhere. And that's from the same tree, from the same root system growing up. There's another one somewhere around here that was growing up, and I gotta get rid of them because it's pretty bad apparently. So I thought I was leave it in there, let it grow, and they can climb on it, and they're eating it. I haven't had any problems with them. This is the tree of heaven. This is what their leaf looks like. You can tell because it's purple and then green. Purple top, green turns into green, you get the picture. They grow fast, they grow everywhere, and they're hard to get rid of. Very invasive. There's another little branch right there. I'm looking for my other little turtles. I don't know where they could be. And before I cover up all the edges with dirt and fill that with cement just to hold it down, because I never cemented that area down and covered those holes. I want to make sure they're not in there and don't enclose them in cement. So what I have planned for the future is more decorative pieces, more logs that, more naturalistic looking. I like this canopy area. I really wanted to plant a hibiscus in here and just let it bloom in here and grow really nice. But I know they would eat it in a heartbeat. So yeah, so pretty much I have bricks. I'm not the best bricklayer, as you can see. There's a gap right there, and along the edges over there as well, because it's not leveled. But hey, I mean, it works, and it's kind of hard when you're doing it by yourself. I had some friends help me with the bricks. Pretty much that whole wall, that side, I pretty much did everything else. I had a friend help me with the mesh. Really big help, because it's super hard putting on mesh by yourself, especially trying to stretch it and stuff. Really sucks when you're alone. So if you can get a helper, please get yourself a friend and some help to do that, because it's not easy, especially putting those long beams, putting those by yourself is kind of hard. Yeah, this is kind of a makeshift, but it looks good. I kind of patched it up all together. Like I said, I gotta get rid of that foam stuff. Probably cover it just with a light layer of cement. That way they don't eat it and make a mess of the foam, gap filler foam. And I didn't use to fill it all. I just kind of stuffed rocks in there, trash, from the pieces of wood, and pieces of brick, and then I filled it so I use less. And that's just so the rain doesn't collect in there and all that stuff. She's like, what the hell? Yeah, it's really nice to see the iguanas really explore this whole area. They already ran the whole perimeter of the bottom. Lizzie's the only one that went all the way up, and then she came back down like, yeah, I'm not getting out of here. And then Sidon likes to go on that branch, which is cool. That's what I want him to do. I want him to give him a low level basking area, you know. But yeah, this is just what I wanted to update you guys on. I haven't been on YouTube for a while, and I really wanted to show you the process of doing this, but it's really hard, you know, just doing this by myself and then recording at the same time, time lapse or whatever. I'm not that articulate with technology, so you get the aftermath. The side panels, these are I believe, what were these? I think they were side panels. This was one single side panel, 16 feet long. I cut it and I anchored it with these things because, you know, I had to make up something. And just so the turtles don't get out and the iguanas have a visual barrier so they're not poking at the mesh, as you see Lizzie doing. And it's good that she does this for now. She tests everything. She pokes at every nook and cranny, and she'll test the whole thing, make sure it's iguana proof for me. And that's why I let them out this weekend. I'm gonna be home and I'll be able to see the weak points, what I gotta fix. One of the weak points is at top. I'm gonna put a board up top because there's a gap I showed you earlier. Not really worried about it, but you know, it'll level out. It'll prevent the door from sagging, and it'll you know, close that gap. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I like that they use that as a platform. I want to kind of put a platform, at least on one of these edges, probably the one with the most, offers the most support. Probably this side. Just put a board all the way across, that way they can be level there, have one level there. I forgot the name of that plant, but I know this one is a Mexican if you search up Mexican grass, I'm sure it would pop up, and also some other weed plants. But I mean, this is I think a Mexican grass. I forgot what the middle name is, but those grow really nicely and very easily in our soil. As you said, I live in the desert and very loose soil. Grass doesn't really like it too compact in the dirt. And then I have, you know, the regular grass growing. I'm gonna let that grow, chop it up nicely. I'll probably end up just planting this thing because, I mean, if they're not eating it, might as well just plant it, right? Easy to plant these things. Put a hole, put in the dirt, and there it'll grow. I have a whole bunch of them more over there. So yeah, I'm gonna end up decorating this. That's all I wanted to show you, and then I'll just continuously give you videos of the iguanas doing their thing in the enclosure. And yeah. It's good enrichment for them. It keeps them occupied. I've had them in kind of a small area for winter, and it's always tough on them in winter because they just, I can't get the temperature right, you know. So next project, I'm definitely going to use more of those greenhouse panels or plexiglass and just cover that up, maybe cut in half, cover it up, have more concentrated heat and temperature and humidity so they can be good to go in the winter months. The winter's only getting worse every year. I don't know why. Probably climate change. But this is just to give you an idea of what you can do. I mean, I did this all by myself. I don't know jack about anything. I was learning as I was going, and even with my job, I learn as I go and I pick up things. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, as far as bricklaying, I mean, I just watched a couple YouTube videos. this one came out really nice. I like this wall. I mean, it's for a bricklayer, I'm pretty sure it's ugly and horrible. That one was like the first one I started, so that one's really bad. That one's okay, pretty leveled, very nice, pretty clean, but pretty much from there to there, it's crap. So she has her fill for the day. She's been a good girl. She doesn't mind me chilling in here. And Veloz has found a new hole to probe. Maybe she knows something I don't know. But definitely gonna make some big updates. That water dish right there, that old school sink tub thing, whatever it is, it's not gonna stay in here at all. I'm gonna look up into making a water feature right here in the middle. Obviously that's not staying there, so probably a water feature that goes from here. Well, that's sunlight, so I really got to think about it. Definitely a water feature somewhere in the middle here. That way they can go in the water. Turtles can go in the water in and out safely. Gonna put some make some rock formations out of concrete, make it look nice for the turtles. They have a hide. I'm probably gonna end up covering this, make their own hide box somewhere there, or maybe I'll just put this within there. Definitely have a layout the land, but yeah, this is just for structural ideas, you know. Definitely could have been better if I had more knowledge, especially with those. Use a square, use levels. I would recommend you put the posts first and then make sure it's leveled, let it harden, keep checking on it as it dries. The concrete dries, they're all concreted in, just about a foot. So these are 8-foot posts. Yeah, so let that dry and then put that beam, which is what I should have done, but I just built it on the concrete and then stood it up because I was alone. But it came out all right. I mean, the poles are nice and sturdy and these panels are holding it together. I gotta paint the outside. I don't know about painting the inside. Maybe I'll paint it, seal it. It could last longer. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I mean, if you're a turtle rummaging around, get a nice tree to hide under. That's not gonna be there. And then you go into your home. Oops. Passing all these grasses, and I mean, look at that view right there. That right there is cool. There's plenty of room for the turtles. Only have 3 in here. We're definitely gonna get a male for sure eventually in the future, just so they can keep reproducing and keep their numbers up. Well, maybe not a good idea. I do have a desert box turtle. Maybe I'll get some type of box turtle. Have some conservation efforts of some sort. As far as hybrids, I mean, that's not really conservation, is it? If it's hybrid. No turtle there. I'll find the little turtles eventually. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. It's not going to stay like this forever. You know, it's going to have better things to do. Definitely measure out your stuff. And, I mean, that's fine right there. But there's a gap somewhere right there. You can't even see it. Well, there's a gap too. So, yeah. Let's check it out. I'll put more videos. This is kind of a long-ass video. But I'll put more videos of just the iguanas and stuff and not less of this. But yeah, if you have any questions, just put them in the comments and I'll make a video about it. Just all about that one comment and other comments you have about the enclosure. Like I said, all types of iguanids, monitors, you can do this. Snakes require extra support and you know, more detail as far as, you know, gaps and stuff and escape proofing. But as far as large lizards, even a bearded dragon will do fine in here. But yeah, hope you guys like it. I mean, I love it. This is awesome. This is what it's all about, you know. Way cheaper than just upgrading every year, you know. I went from that 6x6x6 ish enclosure to a 16x8. Took me a little while to rank up the money and buy the mesh. The rest was wood, so it was fairly cheap, you know. But yeah, so I'll make more videos about this thing. I just wanted to show it to you guys. Show you my I'm gonna take this off just in case. I don't want to leave it in there. Yeah, I just want to show you guys and let me know what you guys think. And this is all for these little reptiles I have. Nothing else is coming in here other than another box turtle maybe, and that's it. So yeah, this is gonna be the best enclosure I can give them for the summer. And eventually I'll make a video about the winter enclosure update, which will happen later in this year. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys like it, enjoy, comment, let me know what you think, questions. Peace.